So now we will learn one concept where price is not given. So price is not given. So lately we have solved some question regarding this, but what's the best approach to solve these things? We will try to find out because these are the questions which often used to come. So price is not given. So it could be in the form of, suppose that cost price of let's say 50 orange is equal to SP selling price of uh, let's take 45 oranges. In this case what is happening, if we try to understand little bit that what is happening in this case, that whatever money he need, like suppose he need thousand rupees, in 1,000 rupees he is purchasing 50 oranges, and he will earn 1,000 rupees if he sell 45 oranges only. So 5 oranges he will left extra, and that extra is the profit. So we know that he is making a profit. So the first thing to solve this question, the first method, say the first method to solve this type of question, is CP of 50 oranges. If we think that cost price of one orange is C, so cost price of 50 orange will be 50C, will be equal to, if suppose cost price of one orange is selling price of one orange is S, so selling price of 45 oranges will be 45S. So then we can do C upon S, we will find the value 45 upon 50. So this ratio is saying to us that if C is 45 and S is 50, so how much will be our profit percentage? It will be 50 minus 45 upon 45 into 100, and this is how much? This is 5 by 45, 1 by 9, so 11.11%. 11.11%. So this is how we calculated the first way of solving. If we look closely, then what actually is happening, that this is the difference, 50 minus 45, correct, and this 45 is actually this one which is in front of C, right? If I say that my C is 45x and I say my S is 50x, so I can say that C upon S is 45 upon 50. And if I want to find out with this one, so my profit will be 5x. Profit percentage will be 5x upon 45x into 100. So it is nothing but again 11.11%. So it's similar only. So after looking at this one, I can say that this 45 is this one, but in reality 45, if I see that 45 is what? 45 oranges is the sale price. So what I can say, the second method to solve this type of question is first of all, profit percentage is the delta, that is the difference. Okay, delta upon that is the 5 oranges, and the shopkeeper here is earning, or shopkeeper here is making profit when he is selling 45. When he is selling 45 oranges, then he will make the profit of 5 oranges which he has purchased earlier. So 45 is what he sold. So here will be 45 on sold. Then again it will be again 11.11%. So this 45 is coming by selling him. If he sells, then he will get the profit. So it works like that. And the third is one more way third method and third method says that, which is the rupee conversion. It says that one orange cost price is rupees 1. Okay, so what I will say, can I say if one orange cost price is rupees 1, so I can say cost price of 45 oranges will be equal to how much? If one orange cost price is 1, so 45 oranges cost price will be 45. Selling price of 45 oranges will be how much again then? Selling price of 45 oranges is equal to cost price of 50 oranges. So instead of writing, we don't know this value, so this value is equal to cost price of 50 oranges, and cost of price of 1 orange is 1, so cost price of 50 oranges is 50. So this is 50. So cost price of 45 oranges, 50 oranges for the same value we got, and now we can easily calculate the profit percentage. So here profit will be 5. How he get the profit? He got the profit after whatever the cost price he cut, 45 into 100. So again this is 11.11%. So these are the 3 different methods with which we can easily solve the question. So this is one type of question, and there is one more type of question is suppose I would say cheating. And how is this used to happen? That you went to a shopkeeper and you asked for 1 kg of sugar or any weight or any commodity, but he, instead of giving 750, he gave you 750 gram only. So he gave you 750 grams. So for shopkeeper, the profit percentage will be how much? 750 divided by how he got this profit is minus now 250. So for shopkeeper, how he got this profit? He got this profit when he sold 750 gram. So for the shopkeeper, it will be 750 into 100. So profit of shopkeeper will be 33.33%. Okay, and here also, if here also the thing is 33.33%, here also we have to take the main basic concept. If here is shopkeeper, here is our customer. Okay, so the same concept which we used to use earlier. If shopkeeper is making a profit of n by d, or if shopkeeper is making a profit of n by d, then the customer will make a loss of n by n plus d. So x by y plus, just n by d, leave it now, x by y. If there is an increase of x by y, so for other person it will be a decrease. So here what happened? So profit, the shopkeeper is making profit. So this is what? How much? 1 by 3. So customer is making how much loss? So customer will be making 1 by 4 loss, that is 25%. So customer is making 25% of loss. So this type of things are valid in everything. I mean to say that if there is a transaction between shopkeeper, customer, or wholesaler to shopkeeper, so in every place this concept will going to use, and we will solve some questions on these concepts now. Okay, let's solve this question. This question is very will solve with a unique concept. So the question is saying that a dishonest traders marks up is good by 80%. So marks up. So let's read first. Marks up the goods by 80% and gives a discount of 25%. So first of all, he increased the price by 80%, mark up the price 80%, and then given a discount of 25%. Okay. Besides, after this, he get 20% more amount per kg. So he is getting more amount per kg. So if 1 kg, he should get 1000 gram, but he is getting 1200 gram. So 200 gram is the extra. So yeah, from wholesaler, and sells 10% less per kg to customer. Okay, so customer also that's why he is dishonest. What is the overall profit percentage? So overall profit percentage, we remember last time that profit percentage, that profit or loss is the successive of everything. So suppose that if a cost of a good is 100 rupees and he mark up as 120, and some person came and bought at 120, so he's making 20% profit. So whatever markup he's going to do, that is surely going to increase the price. So there is one concept, let's try to understand everything one by one. Okay, so this can be solved, this question can be solved with the concept of multiplying factor. Multiplying factor, from the we earlier learned this concept in the percentage topic. So if he is marking up his good as 80% more, so can I just say that his profit will also going to increase. His profit is also going to increase by 4 by 5. If 4 by 5 is going to increase, then how much his profit is going to become? 9 by 5. Increase is 4 by 5, so overall it will become 9 by 5. Multiplying factor equal to 1 upon fractional part. Increase in terms. Okay. Then what happens? He gave a discount. 25% discount he gave. So for that 25%, it is nothing but 1 by 4. He is giving discount, so eventually this is becoming 3 by 4. So 3 by 4. And what actually happening next? We will read. Besides, he get 20% more amount per kg. So if he is getting more amount per kg directly from the wholesaler, that is free of cost. So if he is getting more amount per kg, which obviously he is going to sell, he will not give that free amount to shopkeeper or to the customer at free of cost. So if he is getting 20% more, then it what does this mean? This means this is just a pure profit for the dishonest trader. That 20% he is getting free of cost. So this is also will be considered as the profit. This is also a profit for, suppose you are a shopkeeper and you paid me for, I am the wholesaler, from me you are purchasing. So you gave me 1000 rupees for 5 chocolates, but instead I am giving you 100 chocolates. So it's your profit. You should getting only 5 chocolates, but I am giving you 90 chocolates or 100 chocolates. So it's all your profit. So 20% again profit for the shopkeeper. So 20% is 1 by 5. Increase, it will be 6 by 5. Next thing is that and sell 10% less to the customer. So to the customer, when instead of giving 1000 kg, how much he is giving to customer? 900 gram. How much he is giving? Only 900 gram. So how much profit is he making? 100 gram. And 100 gram, when he is making this profit, when he is selling 900 gram. So the profit percentage will be how much? 1 by 9. 1 by 9. So I or we can think of 1 by 9. This is the profit percentage, 1 by 9. So I can say in this case that 1 by 9 is the profit. So how much is he going to make? 1 plus 1 by 9 fractional part, that is 10 by 9. Or in this thing we can think of in a different concept as well. That is, let's take salesman, let's take customer over here. So in 1000 kg customer is getting only 900 gram. Customer is getting 900 gram. So what I can say, that the customer is making a loss. Customer is making a loss of 1 by 10. 1 by 10%. 1 by 10% loss. How 1 by 10? Because 100 gram he is not getting from 1000 gram which he purchased, which he paid for it. So his loss is 1 by 10 or 10%. Customer's loss is 10%. So how much will be the shopkeeper's profit? Again N by D form. So customer's shopkeeper profit will be 1 by 9. How come this is in the form of x by x plus y? Because this is less, so it will be in the form of x by y. So the profit of the shopkeeper is here in 1 by y, x by y, that is 1 by 9. This is the most crucial point, because this always attracts all the minor mistake, because people might think that okay, 10%, this is also profit 1 by 10, so 1 by 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10. So that is wrong. So after all these events, whatever happened, if I combine everything, so suppose the seller purchase a good at C rupees, then he is increasing the price. How is he increasing the price? By 9 by 5. And then what he is doing, he is decreasing by price by 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4. Okay, then he is getting 6 by 5, 20% free of cost, so it will be becoming 6 by 5, and he is cheating to the customer to make profit. So this is nothing but our sales price, or this is the sales price of the, or this is the price at which the customer is 9 by 5. Okay, yeah, correct. So this is the sales price of the commodity which the dishonest trader is selling at. So purchase at C and selling at this value. So let's solve this value. So 5 4 are 20. So this will be gone. 3 over here will be left. This 9 will be gone. So my selling price will be 9C upon 5. So again I can solve from here also. Selling price upon cost price, it will be 9 by 5. So the profit percentage is how much? So selling price minus cost price is 4 upon 5 into 100, it will be 80%. Or this is the one way to solve this question. This is 80%, or we can solve this question by one more method, but that would not be good. But let's try to solve with the other method. Second method, that is, let's suppose that the price of the, or the cost of the rice was 100. So what he is doing, so he is increasing, first of all he is increasing the market price by 80%. So 80% if he is increasing, so it will be how much? It will be 180. How it become 180? So this 80% is 4 by 5. 1, so 1 plus 4 by 5. 1 plus 4 by 5, this is 9 by 5. So 9 by 5 into 100, this is again 180, or 80% is this much only. Again what is happening after getting this much? 25% is he is giving as a discount. So 25% is 1 by 4. So 180 divided by 4 is 45. So 45% discount if he is giving. So this 180 minus 45, it will be 135. After 135, what is happening is he is getting 25% more product, or more from the wholesaler. So 25% is how much? 27, right? So 27 5 32 plus 30 is 162. From this 162, what is happening? From this 162, he is see, instead of this 1000 grams, he is giving to the customer 900 grams. So he is making a profit of 100 grams when he sold 900 grams. So he is making profit of 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 of 162 is how much? 18. 1 by 9 is 1, and it will be 72. 18. So if I add 18, it will be 180. So he started from 100 rupees and he got 180. So what is the profit percentage? The profit percentage is again 80%. Okay, this is also the way to solve, but then again in this question, in this approach, we need to find out this value and then add, and first of all we need to add 9 by 5 multiply, then add this value, then again we have to find 45, then do this. So it's better just to find these values and multiply it. We'll solve some more questions in this one. So we will try to solve this question. This question is saying, that a dishonest shopkeeper cheats 25% in the weight at the time of buying goods. Okay, when he is purchasing, he is again cheating 25% and cheat 12.5% at the time of selling goods and promises to sell his good at its cost price, but he uses 30% less weight. So cheat 12.5% at the time of selling good. What is the profit percentage? Okay, so let's try to solve and let's see if we are on the correct path. So shopkeeper cheats 25% in the weighing at the time of buying the goods. So instead of when he ordered for 1000 grams, he is taking 1250 grams. Of course, he is making a profit of 25 grams, 25%. So that 25%. So this 25% is the profit. Profit is nothing but it increase. Selling price is increasing. Profit means the selling price is increasing. So 25% increase is 1/4. 1 plus 1/4. It will be 5/4. Then what is he doing in weighing? At the time of buying goods, and cheats 12.5% at the time of selling goods. So when he is selling 12.5 is 1/8. So when he should give 1000 gram, he is cheating for 125 grams. So how much he is actually giving? So it will be 875. Yeah, 875 gram he is actually giving. So this is how much? This is 7/8, or 875. It's fine. So how much he is cheating? He is cheating again 125 upon 875. This is nothing but this one it will be divisible by 7. See, this is 7/8 and this is 7/8. If I take this is 1 and and how much he is cheating? 1/8. 1/8 he cheat when he is selling 1/7. So 1/7, yeah, and 125 upon 875 is nothing but 1/7 itself. So he is again cheating 1/7. So he is cheating 1/7. 1/7 he is cheating. So it's a profit for him. So it will be becoming 1 plus 1/7. So 8/7 he is cheating at the time of selling the goods, and promises to sell good as its cost price, but he uses 30% less weight. So again he is doing the same thing with the weights, that he is cost price but he uses 30% less weight. So when he should give 1000 gram, he is giving again less weight, that is 700 gram. So if he is giving 700 gram, 300 gram is the base and 700, so 3/7 is his profit. So 3/7 is his profit. It will be 10/7. So if I add up all, it will be C into cost price 5/4 into 8/7 into 10/7. So 2 it will be 100 C upon 49, right? SP equal to SP upon CP, SP upon 100 upon 49. So my profit will be how much? So my profit will be 51 upon 49 into 100. So 49 upon 49 is 100%. 100% plus 2/49. So 1% is 5. So 2% will be 0.4 something. So this will be 100.04%. So there is one mistake in this part. The concept and everything is correct. Here it will be 4%, because 1% is 1% is 4 point, that is 10%, 1% is 0.49, so 1% is 0.49, so 2% will be, so 4% will be how much? 1.96, so approximately 10. So everything is correct, but at the last part 104% will be the answer of this question, and other than that everything is correct. We'll solve more questions on the same concepts. So this is the third question. This is the next question. The grocery stores offer 3 items free with every 8 purchases. Okay, so great. If it marks up its price at 16.66%, this is the marked price, what is the profit loss when a customer purchases 8 items? So if you want items at 16.66%, okay, and the grocery offers 3 items free with every 8 purchases. So, and if it marks up 16.6, so 16.66% is nothing but 1 by 6. So what he is doing, let's just say if the cost price is C for one item, okay, so what he is doing, that let's first understand what is happening, that what is the profit percentage when a customer purchases 8 items. So if the customer is purchasing 8 items, we have to think from the perspective of the shopkeeper. So shopkeeper is giving him what? Shopkeeper is giving him C. So cost price will be 8 plus 3, 11. Cost price will be 11 because he is giving 8 plus 3 items, that is 11 items. But selling price, because he is selling 8 he's selling 8 purchases, so 8 purchases, on each purchases the cost price is 1 by 6 more, so it will be 7 by 6 into 8. That is what he is selling. He is not selling that 3 items, he is selling only these items. So it will be how much? So 3, 4, it will be 28 upon 3. So of course if my selling price is this much, cost price is this much, so I am making a loss. So loss percentage will be how much? So CP minus, in this condition I am selling at less price, I am purchasing at more, so 33 minus 8 is 33, so it will be 5 by 33 into 100. So my loss percentage will be, so 10% is 10% plus, because 10% is 3.3 is how much left? 1.7. so half percent, so 5% will be how much? 3.3 divided by 2, so 1.6, right? So I can say this is nothing but somewhere near to 15.1, so 0.3% will be the answer of this question. This question will be 15.3% loss. So the answer is correct, but little correction should be here. Instead of this 15.3, it's 15.15%. So yeah, there is this first method, then there is one more method, that is second method, and which is just like the one which we have solved. So in second method, if I try to see, what we see is that grocery is, let me just copy this and paste it over here. Yeah, so what I can say is the grocery store is offering 3 free items with every 8 purchases. So can I just say that if I am the grocery owner, if I am giving 3 items free, then it's a loss for the grocery store. It's a loss for the grocery store if he is starting giving free items to the customer. So for this one I can say that the loss they are making 3 when they are selling, because after all they are selling 11 product, because 11 product they have purchased 8 product in their sales. They have paid for 11 product, but to the customer they are give, if the customer is paying for only 8, then they will give 3 free of cost, but to them so this cost money na, but to the customer they are giving free, so this is the loss. So if they are making a loss when they sold, and always remember here on sold amount, so they are making a sold on 11 they are making a loss of 3 when they sold 11, so this is the loss. So this is the loss. So so multiplying factor, my multiplying factor will be how much? 1 minus 3 by 11, so this will be how much? 8 by 11, right? 8 by 11. Next, what he is doing, he is marking up his price at 16.66%. So again, this is he is doing to gain some money, so the profit, to make profit. So profit of 16.166% is 1 by 6, so my multiplying factor will be 7 by 6. So now if the cost is C, and what he is doing, if my selling price will be, the cost is C into 8 by 11 into 7 by 6, 4, 3. So SP upon CP will be 28 upon 33. So my profit my selling price is 28, my selling price is 28x, and cost price is 33. So I am making a loss, and that loss is how much? Loss percentage is how much? So 28x minus 3x is 5x on 33, the cost price. So this is again 15.15%, which we have solved earlier. So this is also the method with which we can solve. So there is one more question we will solve. A shopkeeper normally makes a profit of 20% on a certain transaction. He weighed 900 gram instead of 1 kg without his knowledge due to an error in the weighing scale. If he charges 20% less than what he normally charges, what is his actual profit or loss percentage? So the question is saying a shopkeeper normally makes a profit of 20%. So normally he makes a profit of 20%. Okay, good. In a certain transaction, he weighed 900 gram instead of 1 kg without his knowledge. So it was a genuine mistake. So 900 gram he is selling instead of 1000 gram. Okay, 1000 gram. So how much? 100 gram he is making profit. When he is making profit, when he is selling 900 gram, so his profit is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. So he is making a profit of 1 by 9. So my multiplying factor will be 10 by 9. So this 20% is profit. I can understand because of these things. Error during weighting a scale. If he charges, now the question is started. If he charges 20% less than what he normally charges, what is his actual profit or loss percentage? So this 20% is profit is due to this one. Okay, this 20% is of the profit is due to this one, multiplying factor of this one. So my selling price equal to cost price into So the question is, if he charges 20% less than what he normally charges, so that is my loss. So that is my loss. If he charges less, 20% less charge, 20% less charge. So this is 1 by 5, 1 by 5. So my multiplying factor will be 4 by 5. So if he is doing this, so what is his actual profit or loss percentage? So selling price will be cost price into 10 by 9 multiply with 4 by 5. So 5 to the 10. So selling price upon cost price will be how much? It will be 8 upon 9. 8 upon 9. 8 upon 9. So the thing is, again his actual profit or loss percentage. according to this, so he is making a loss of 11.11 percentage. So there is a little bit mistake I did in understanding the question, that it was written that he is already making 20% profit. So if he is making profit, so it will be 1 by 5. My multiplying factor will be 6 by 5. My multiplying factor for this question will be 6 by 5. 1 plus 1 by 5, that is 6 by 5. So here I need to multiply by 6 by 5. Here also I need to multiply by 6 by 5. So 3 2 ja, 3 3 ja. So S upon C is equal to 16 upon 15. So 16 upon 15, my sale price is, I am getting more and I am spending less. So my profit, instead of loss, my profit percentage will be 1 by 15 into 100. So it will be 6.67%. Okay, so this one also I made a mistake in this question. Let's solve the next question, that is, a trader mixes 20% impurity to the pure stuff he is selling. Pure stuff he is selling, and his weighing scale is faulty and shows 1000 gram for 800 gram kept. So what is the profit percentage the trader makes in selling the stuff when he sells the stuff at a 10% discount? So first thing first, his trader mixes 20% impurity. That impurity is what? It is just increasing. 20% is suppose 1000 gram. In 1000 gram I am giving you, I am the trader. So 800 gram is the only thing. 200 gram is what I am not giving you. Okay. So in reality 200 gram is what the impurity is. I am just giving you 800 grams. So we can think of it, in the 1000 gram if I am selling, then the customer is getting only 800 gram. So I am for the trader, what the trader is doing, trader is only giving 800 gram when he is selling. Trader is making 200 gram when he is selling 800 gram. So how much profit he is making? 1 by 4. So 20% wala 1 by 4 is what he is making profit. So my multiplying factor will be 5 by 4, right? If the impurity is 20%, which means from the 1000 gram actually 800 gram is what I am selling. And then what happening is, after the scale fault 1000 gram to 800, so same thing again, faulty. Here also 1 by 4, my multiplying factor will 5 by 4. Then what he is doing, what is the profit percentage trader made after selling the stuff? He sells the stuff at a 10% discount. So 10% discount is what the loss for him, 1 by 10% loss. So that multiplying factor will be 9 by 10. So my selling price is cost price into 5 by 4 into 5 by 4 into 9 by 10. So C upon cost price, selling price into cost price is 25, 5 5 is 25, 25 into 9 is 225. 225 upon 4 4 is 16, 160. So my selling price is too much and my cost price is just little bit. So profit, how much profit I am making? So 40 is 265 upon cost price is 160 into 100. So will it be divisible? It will be divisible by 5 only. So that will be becoming 32. So 16, if I just okay, so I can rewrite it as 160. I can rewrite it as decimal over here, and I know that 1 by 16 is 1 by 16 is 6.66%, 6.67%. 1 by 16 is 6.025. Sorry, 1 by 16 is 6.25%. Okay, 6.25% into 6 will be how much? 36, and 25 into 6 is so 7.5, 7.5, and then half. 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 3 17 10.5 675. I'm not sure. 65 divided by 160. No, this is totally off the chance. Very huge mistake. So 1 by 160. So let's think of this way that 1% is 1.6. So 4%. Yes, 16 for the 64 na. So 4.0% approximately, or 4.01% or 4.1% we can take. 4.1% answer this question. Oh, again I did mistake. Again same thing. It will be 40.1%. And by this also, if we think 6.25 into 6, 36, and this one 15 to 36, 37.5, and then 0.5 is 37.5 plus 0.53 is 40. So again I was little bit mistake I did, but the answer is this one. Okay, so this question which I have solved, there is a conceptual mistake I did in this part. Okay, conceptual mistake I did on this part. So conceptual mistake is done on this part. Why is that so? Now I'll explain. According to the question, is said that a trader mixes 20% impurity to the pure stuff. So 20% impurity to the pure stuff. So in that pure stuff he is adding 20% impurity. So 20% impurity is the 20% of 800 gram. That is 160 gram. So overall my solution is how much? My solution is 960 gram. Okay, but the mistake I took as I misunderstood this 20% impurity is from the total mixture, which is wrong, because when he is adding in the pure stuff, he is calculating with the help of pure stuff. Okay, so 20% is in the 100 gram of pure, he is adding 20 gram of impure. So this is 20 by 100. No, 20%, na? Yeah, exactly. So 20% he is adding. So overall my mixture is how much? My mixture is 120. But this impurity of this much is 20 upon 120. So this is 16.66. So this is a mistake over here, that this 5 by 4 is wrong. It is just the total pure profit. So whatever he is selling, if 1000 gram he is selling, so 1000 gram is compromises of X, that is pure, and 20% of X, that is equal to 1000 gram. So then I can 1.2x equal to 1000 gram, and X I can find 1000 upon 1.2. So this is how actually this question will be solved. But as I can say that, okay, whatever the amount, pure amount he is selling, 20% is the impurity. Or if he is selling 1000 kg, in 1000 kg pure, 1000 kg not the total mixture. This is what I made a mistake, because to the customer he is selling 1000 gram, and this 1000 gram is treated as a pure for the customer, and he is taking the price for the pure one. But in reality he is giving if in reality he is giving the mixture of both of it. Okay, if suppose he is giving 1000 gram pure, suppose he made a 1000 gram pure, so how much he will make impurity? 200 grams. So I can say from this perspective that, okay, he is not making 5 by 4. What he is actually making is 20% profit only. So I can rewrite this as 20% profit, that is adding impurity will be, my multiplying factor will be how much? 1 by 5 to 6 by 5. 6 by 5, then what he did? Faulty scale, 20% impurity, and then faulty scale. So yeah, faulty scale, how we will faulty scale? So on faulty scale, what he is doing, on 1000 gram he is making 800 gram he is giving. So actually how much is he selling? He is selling 200. So 200 gram, which is he cheating. and when he is selling how much? 800 gram. So my multiplying factor will be how much? My multiplying factor will be 1 plus 1 by 4, that is 5 by 4. And similarly for the last one, that he is giving a discount of 10%. So discount of 10%, my multiplying factor will be how much? Again my multiplying factor will be 9 by 10. And all this, what is the question asked at the end? The question asked at the end is, it being scale, what is the profit percentage? So profit percentage will be how much? First of all, we can say that S equal to C into how much? 6 by 5 into 5 by 4 into 9 by 10. So this 5 will go away. This 4, okay, we can leave this 4 also. So C by S will be how much? No, 9 4 is 36, 9 6 is 54 upon 40, right? So my profit percentage will be how much? 14 upon my profit percentage will be somewhat equal to 14, right? And then did I make any mistake? C, sorry, this is a mistake, no? This is S by C. This is S by C. That's why the profit, which is why I was thinking of it is a profit or loss. Okay, now fair enough. So now I can say 14 upon 40, 14 upon 40 into 100. So that can be taken 5 and 2 7 ja. So the answer of this question will be 35%. Answer of this question is 35%. Okay, the answer of this one, and this one is how much? 15.15%, no? Let's solve the next question. A shopkeeper purchases branded wheat from a wholesaler at a discount of, so he got a discount. So discount of how much? 12.5%. So 1 by 8. So my multiplying factor will be 7 by 8. Correct? Over the MRP listed. In his storage, rat eats away 10% of the wheat. Okay. So what he did, he mixes impurity to the extent of 10% of the wheat present. So shopkeeper purchases a branded wheat from the wholesaler over the market. In his storage, rats eats away 10%. So 10% of the wheat, rat eats away. So that is already loss. So loss he incurred 10%. So my MF will be 9 by 10. Then what he is doing? He mixes impurity to the extent of 10% of the wheat present. So this is quite interesting. So he is adding this is profit, and which is adding impurity, that is 10% of the wheat present. So my multiplying factor will be 11 by 10. Further, while selling, he sells at a discount of 6.66% on the MRP. So if he is giving discount, one more discount, no? If he is giving discount of how much? 6.66%. So 6.66% is how much? So 66% is 2 by 3. So this will be 20 by 30. So my multiplying factor will be 20 by 30. No, sorry, 2 by 30. 2 by 3 because 2 by 3. discount is 6.66. 2 by 3, 2 by 30. So 28 by 30 will be my multiplying factor. And his balance read 1000 for 1100. And his balance reads 1000 gram for 1100. So he's making again loss over here. And how much loss he is making? On 100, but he is selling 1100. He is selling 1100, so 1 by 10. So my multiplying factor 1 by 11, sorry, 1 by 11. Na? He is selling 100 gram. In those 100, he is making a loss of 100 gram when he is selling 1100. So my multiplying factor should be, it's a loss, right? So 10 by 11, I suppose. No, I know. Okay, so find his profit and loss. S equal to C into 7 by 8, 7 by 8 into 9 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 28 by 30 into 10 by 11. So this will go away just like that. Now 10 is good. 3. So this 8, can it be 4 2 ja 8, 4 7 ja? So just try to make some space, resize it little bit. I can resize it till here. You can resize this as well. Yeah. So if I see now, my S upon C will be how much? 7 7 is 49. 49 into 3, so 15 to 3 is 150, so 147. 147 upon, it will be 200. So he is making a loss. What is he doing? So his loss percentage will be how much? 53 upon 200 into 100. So his loss percentage should be 26.5 percentage. This is what I believe should be his loss percentage. So okay, everything was correct, but there is a biggest mistake, or again I just misunderstood this point. This is the mistake. Conceptual mistake. How come it's a mistake? Let's read the question and understand what the question was saying and what I did. So the question was saying that a shopkeeper purchases a branded wheat from a wholesaler at a discount of 12% over the MRP listed. So what does this mean? That now my shopkeeper is here, my wholesaler is here. Okay, my shopkeeper went to purchase something from the wholesaler, and wholesaler show him that okay, this is the bag of wheat and its MRP is 1000. The wholesaler is giving 12.5% of discount. So it's a loss for wholesaler. But if it's a loss for wholesaler, the question is asking me at the end, find his or her profit. This his is representing the shopkeeper. So at the end of the day, I need to find out the profit of the shopkeeper. So if wholesaler is making a loss of 12.5%, which is nothing but 1 by 8 loss. So the profit which the shopkeeper will be making, that will be how much? 1 by 7, because this is 1 by x plus y, and that is 1 by x by y. We already solved this question. So this is the major mistake I did, that at this place the discount is given by the shopkeeper, and at this point where the discount is given by further while selling, he sells at a discount of 6.6% on the MRP to the customer. So on this point it is correct, but here it's the mistake, it's the wrong. So after the correction of this part, discount will be how much? So for the 1 by 8 shopkeeper and wholesaler and shopkeeper. Shopkeeper is selling at a loss of 1 by 8 loss. So the gain or the profit of the shopkeeper will be 1 by 7. So my multiplying factor will be how much? My multiplying factor will be 8 by 7. So other than that, everything is correct. My S equal to C into, here I got how much? 8 by 7, and then 9 by 10, 11 by 10, 9 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 9 by 10, 11 by 10, 28 by 30 into 10 by 11. So this will go away, and then 7 for the 28, and here 10 will be, here will be 3, right? So S upon C will be how much? 8 3 24, 24 into 4 96, 96 upon 100. So my cost price is 100 and I'm selling at only I'm selling and getting only 96. So it will be a loss, and loss percentage will be how much? 4 upon 100 into 100, so it will be 4%. 4% loss. So this is wrong. Here it's wrong. This one also, let me wrong. Wherever is wrong, so the answer of this question is 4% loss. So let's try to solve the next question. That is, a meter scale is rigged to measure 90 centimeter. So the meaning of rigged is change at a change arrange the outcome by the means of deceit. Okay. So tampered also I can say, but meaning is also what we need to learn. So meaning is arrange the outcome of by means of deceit. Okay, so a meter scale is rigged to measure 90 centimeter. Okay, however in summers it expands by 20% of its actual length. So L equal to, we used to read in our science, L equal to L0 plus 1 plus alpha delta T. So in summer it used to expand, in winter it used to get contracted. Okay, fine. The trader sells good at a markup of 10%, but does not know that the wholesaler from where the trader buys good uses a meter scale which measures 80 centimeter. Okay, so what profit or loss percentage does the trader make in summers? So hopefully I will not do any mistake this time around. Let's see. So a meter scale is rigged to measure 90 centimeter. So 90 centimeter, if it is rigged, so he is making a profit because he is deceiving. So profit of 1 by profit, he is making a profit of 10 centimeter when he is selling 90 centimeter only. So my multiplying factor will be how much? 1 by 9 plus 1, that is 10 by 9. Okay, so next thing, however in summers it expanded by 20% of its actual length. So that is also a profit for him. So whatever is actual length, 20% is increasing. So if it's 100, then it will be 120. Right? Yeah. But in reality, okay, wait. Will it be a profit or it will be a loss? It will be a loss. If the length is increasing, it will be a loss only, na? if suppose if suppose I am selling cloth, okay, and I want, if someone said that okay, 500 rupees per meter is the price of the cloth, and I should give only 1 meter and I will get 500 rupees. But now my length or my meter scale is now increased. Now it's 2 meter. I'm just taking taking bigger value so that to understand better. So now I'm giving him 2 meter, that to only 500 rupees. So I'm making here loss. And how much loss I'm making here? So the 20% of the actual length. Okay, so let's just understand this one. So if suppose my actual length was 100, now 20% of actual length is 20. So I am giving him 120. I am giving him 120 only. So what I am giving him? Only 120. So my loss is 20 when I am selling him 120. Okay, loss of 20 when I am selling him 120. So instead of this 20%, 20 upon 120. So this is nothing but 1 by 6. So my 1 by 6 is 5 by 6 multiplying factor. So okay, expands by its actual length. So if it expands, so 20%. Okay, the trader sells a good at the markup of 10%. Okay, markup also, which is a profit, which is a sure short profit, 10%. So my this one will be 11 by 10. But he does not know that the wholesaler from where he purchases the good uses a meter scale which measures 80 centimeter. So now what is happening? That my shopkeeper is purchasing from wholesaler. So wholesaler is receiving him with 80 centimeter. Wholesaler is only giving him 80 centimeter and taking the money of 100 centimeter. So how much my wholesaler making? My wholesaler is only giving him this much only. My wholesaler will be making how much? 80 centimeter. And let's think of in this way, that price of 1 centimeter is rupees 1. Okay, so cost price of 100 centimeter will be how much? 100 rupees. And selling price of 100 centimeter is equal to cost price of 80 centimeter. Why 80 centimeter? Because when my wholesaler is making a sale, he is only giving 80 centimeter, right? He is only giving 80 centimeter. So whatever in the name of 100 centimeter, he is giving only 80 centimeter, and that 80 centimeter only cost him 80 rupees. So the his profit will be how much? 20 upon 100 into 100. So my wholesaler is making 20% profit. Right? He is selling 100 centimeter by the name, which is nothing but equal to the 80 centimeter actual length. So actual length of 80 centimeter is 80. So if my wholesaler is making 1 by 5 profit, so my shopkeeper will be making 1 by 6 as loss. So wholesaler loss is how much? Wholesaler loss is 1 by 6. So my multiplying factor will be 5 by 6. Okay, 5 by 6. So what percentage loss does the maker makes in the summer? If this is correct, then I think that okay, I am getting some concept now. If this is also wrong, then I need to work hard more to at least get some idea and corrected answers. Okay, so for 5 2 ja, and then 2 5 ja. My S by C will be equal to 5 5 25 into 11, 275 divided by 6 6 36 9 360 minus 36. 360 minus 36, so 36, 24, 324. So he is making a loss. How much loss is he making? 25, 24, 49. 49 upon 324 into 100. So I'm not even sure if I'm correct, but for the sake of solving this question, 10 by 9, 5 plus 6, 11 by 10. So 1 second. But he doesn't know the wholesaler from where the trader used to buy a cloth meter scale which measures 80 centimeter. So 80 centimeter. In making 80 centimeter 1 by 80 centimeter 1 by 5. This is in whose perspective I am thinking this. Cost price of 100 will be 100, selling price of 100. Profit of 1 by 5. Okay, let's move forward. 32. So 10% is already 32. So 17 to the 34. So 15, approximately 15%. 15% will be the answer. So again, mistake is here. It will take some time for me to be habituated, but again, conceptual mistake. And keep on doing conceptual mistake. So let's understand where did I go wrong. So I was thinking from the wholesaler perspective, 1 centimeter cost ₹1. Great. But if I see from the wholesaler, what wholesaler is doing, wholesaler, the cost price of wholesaler CP of cost price of wholesaler for 80 centimeter will be how much? 80 rupees. And selling price of 100 centimeters. So this is, see what is actually happening, that suppose I am the wholesaler, I have thousands of clothes. What I am doing, I am saying to the trader, I am saying to the instead of seller, let's just write it trader, I am saying to the trader that okay, I am giving you 1 meter cloth. I am saying that I am giving you 1 meter cloth, give me rupees according to that. Okay, so what is happening that when I am selling, I am saying to the seller that I am giving you 1 meter cloth. So my selling would be according to 1 meter. That is, I will get 100 rupees from the seller. Again, listen again and try to think of this statement, that this is wholesaler and this is trader. So I am saying that this is 100 centimeter cloth. I am saying to him that if you come to me, the price of 100 centimeter cloth is 500. So trader said, okay, give me this one and I will give you 500. So I got 500, but in reality it was just 80 centimeter. So when 80 centimeter, in reality it was 80 centimeter. So 80 centimeter will cost me only 400 rupees. In reality, the 80 centimeter will cost me only 400 rupees. Na? Similarly, let me remove this and try to think of the same concept over here, that the wholesaler is saying to the trader that I am giving you 100 centimeter. gave me 100 rupees. So seller gave him 100 rupees, but in reality he is giving him only 80 centimeter. So how much profit do the wholesaler is making? How much profit do the wholesaler is making? 20 upon 80 into 100. So that is 1 by 4. So my first mistake over here is this part. Wholesaler is making 1 by 4% of profit. So how much loss he will going to occur? 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is the loss which he will going to make, right? If I see from that perspective, so the loss he will going to make will be 1 by 5. So eventually this will be not true. My in reality S equal to C into 10 by 9 5 by 6, 10 by 9 into 5 by 6 into 11 by 10, 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 4 by 5. Okay, and this is why this one is wrong, because the cost price of 100. So who is 100 to not given by anyone? This 100, this is actually from, this is from here, it will be, this is somewhat from cost price from the trader, because for the trader he is purchasing 100 centimeter, but what he is getting, that is 80 only, right? So this is loss from already in the perspective of trader, and this is the perspective of wholesaler, because here my cost price is 100, my selling price is only 80. So this was the mistake I did over here. This is the mistake. So now if I try to calculate this value, how much it will be going away? 5 will go away, then this will be let it be 4, because this 10 will go away. Yeah, so S upon C will be 44 upon 36, right? Yeah, so my profit, yeah, will be making profit. So my profit will be, did I make any mistake again? Sold is correct. So the difference is 8 upon 36 into 100. 4 2 ja 4 9 ja. Wait. I made some mistake over again. Eleven into 4, 44. My C is this much, right? When am I making mistake? Okay, I am making mistake over here. 9 6 are 54, not 36. 9 6 are 54. 9 6 are 54, right? So instead of profit, I am making a loss. I am making a loss percentage of how much? So 10 upon 54. 10 upon 54 into 100. So this will be 2. 27. So 27 will be how much? Not 2, here it is 5. So 500 upon 27. So it will be 1. First is 127, and this will be 230. 230 is will be 230. 230 will be 8 7 8 is 56, 5 8 2 is 15, 16 plus 5 21. So 18 216 216 230. So again 4 or 5 will be the answer of this question. So again one more mistake I did and I could not solve this question as well.